Hey friends, welcome back. Happy Friday or Fry-yay as we say on the reseller community night. Welcome to another Live at 5, which is a video I do every Friday on the channel at 5 p.m. Pacific Coast time. So if you're on the East Coast, that's 8 p.m. And it is a fun night where resellers get together and just talk about all things reselling online. So welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm filming this on December 4th. Is it just me, or does anyone else feel like, how can it be December already? Like, it's December. What? Anyway, if you happen to be new here, welcome. I'm Quenby. I'm a part-time reseller. I've been reselling for almost a decade on eBay and a couple of years over on Poshmark. I sell mostly pre-owned clothes, accessories, fashion kind of stuff. And so on this channel, you're going to find all that great reseller content about thrifting, about wholesale, all sorts of cool stuff. And on the Friday Live, we talk all about reselling. We spend a lot of time usually talking about how to get great inventory for your reselling business. I'm a big friend of Thredup. I buy lots of Thredup rescue boxes, so you'll see those unboxings on the channel. I buy from wholesale companies like Jomar, Backstock, B&G. So we talk about selling on eBay, Poshmark, Depop, Mercari, Grailed, Citizen, anything you ever want to sell or any platform you want to sell on, you're going to find someone in our chat who knows all about selling on that platform. So make sure to say hi. The live chat is up here or here. And if you're watching the replay, I'll leave the live chat up so you can see who is here and what we were talking about. But I always welcome you to come say hi in the chat. You can just say, here's my name, here's where I live in the country, here's where I sell. And everybody is really, really supportive. I saw my friend James come in, the Antiq Boutiq. He's one of my great moderators. So we're happy to have you. I'd love to kick off the conversation tonight, friends, with a check-in from you. What is happening for you right now in your world of reselling? What are you buying? Where are you getting your inventory? Are you doing anything different? If you were selling to Thredup, are you still going to sell to Thredup with the changes that came out a couple of weeks ago? Are you going to take any time off for the holidays? Are you doing anything in particular to get ready for holiday shopping? Anything for customers in your store? I'm going to say hi to everyone, which I do each week, but I need a check-in from you, friends, so that we have some conversation, some things to talk about. I see Lisette, and even though it's the most recent comment, I'm going to say hi to my girl, Lisette. She says, I'm at work, so I can't stay. Love you, Quenby. Definitely work is coming first. I'm so glad you popped in. Find Lisette over at Posh is My Purpose. She has a lot of great content on Instagram and some good mystery boxes for other resellers. So she'll probably pop in and out. We love having Lisette. But let me know in the chat what you've been up to this week in reselling and what's going on for you in terms of, are you starting to think about goals for 2021? Because we just have a few weeks left of December, friends. That's it. So what is the next year going to be for you? I was thinking about maybe doing another show. I don't know why I'm calling it a show, another YouTube video on reseller goal setting. Wouldn't that be fun? Let me know if you're interested. I've got some things up my sleeve for December videos. Holly made it. Hunter Ryan, I have reclaimed my spot. So Holly, a big friend of the channel, a great friend, and she's usually here first. She was here at 4:33, and the show starts at 5. So that just shows you what a dedicated reseller she is. We have the best community here, and here is James, the Antiq Boutiq. How's it going with you, James? What is up in the world of reselling for you? Has anyone got any great mystery boxes lately? Done any unboxings? Anyone doing anything new and different? Oh, good. Nicole's here. Birdie looks. I made it. How are you guys? I know the last couple of weeks you've had like family obligations and stuff, so it's so great to see you. Is hubby back and is he watching the kids? So you can join us and chat with your reselling friends. Saralee Coleman is here. Hey, Saralee. I love that I've got to talk to Saralee like all week because I'm trying to put out 2 or 3 videos a week in addition to the live. So that's a lot of YouTube for me. But I love talking to you all during the week just to keep the connection and the flow moving and going. And I got to talk to Saralee because she commented on like every one of my videos. It makes me so happy. I feel so supported. Look at this, a new friend, Femme Ribelle. I hope I'm saying that right. Hi, welcome to our live. Good to see ya. Babette is here. How's it going, Babette? What are you up to? How's reselling? What are you working on? What's happening? Okay, Debbie R is here. Great to see you, Debbie. Hi, Quemby and everyone. What's happening, Debbie, with you? Give me a little check-in. Restyle Secrets is here. That's our friend Heidi saying hi, kids. And she had a fun Instagram post. Make sure if you're watching this that you're following me over on Instagram at The Grateful Queen. I put a lot of updates there. I do a lot of more of like what's sold over on Instagram. And it's just a great place for us to get to know each other more and connect and network with other resellers. And Restyle Secrets just started a YouTube channel. Many people are taking the plunge. And she put something funny up on Instagram about like some filming mishap. And it's like, do I put the blooper and just leave it or do I re-record? And I'm like, if you guys have seen my videos, I'm like, leave the blooper in. Like, be transparent, be real, be genuine. You know, that stuff happens almost every single haul I do for this channel. I drop the clothes, I get my hair caught in the hanger or my necklace. It's just like nonstop. And I just think, just leave that stuff right in there. Dresden Avenue is here. Margaret is with us. Here's my Peter Newman. Wow, look at all the early birds. Hi all, good vibes. Happy Friday. That's my partner, Peter, who's in the next room. He's like my tech guy, my roadie, my everything. Okay, Beth Tilman is here. Hello, says Beth. How's it going with you, Beth? So many good friends. I see some comments. I just want to say hi to everybody, and then I want to address your comments. Any questions about reselling? Any curiosities? Anything you're doing that we can chat about? Donna is here. Donna from Lucky U Boutique. Hey, everyone. So good to see you. She's a regular, too, along with Barbara Babash. Barbara, make sure to put your Poshmark closet in that chat because you have some great sales. She sells lots of shoes, so you want to head over to her closet and check it out. My girl, Ruth Rodriguez, is with us. Ruth, I shouted out in a recent video because I put out, is it just one video so far on a new wholesale company we've been trying called Backstock? So I put out at least one video and I recorded another one. And Ruth is the one who gave me the tip about that, which I really appreciate. I love when I hear from you guys. Like I often get messages now on YouTube or Instagram where people will say, hey, Thredup shoe boxes are up, or hey, so-and-so, Jomar's having free shipping. So there's a really great network of resellers here that can help you in your business and you can just make great friends with. Stephanie Bensimon is with us. Hey, Stephanie. And Vandy's Closet, Melissa. Hey, Melissa, what's up with you? She and I did a really great live together last Wednesday, not the one we just had the Wednesday before or some Wednesday. Check it out. It actually was a live that we did that came out of the chat here on a Friday when people were talking about whether to use automation, aka bots on Poshmark. What are the rules of that? What are the risks and ethics? How do you even research it? We did a whole show on that. So if that's something you're curious about, make sure to head on over to her channel and find that video that she and I did. And we've got some more stuff we're cooking up for you. I said hi to Lisette and James and Nicole at Birdie Looks. And Reseller Wendy is here. Hey, peeps. What's happening, Reseller Wendy? And my friend Leslie. Happy Friday. I'm always happy to see you, Quemby. I bet that's what that said. I was just on your channel last night. It's fun because Leslie over at A Reseller's Passion on YouTube and Instagram and everywhere, she does a Thursday night live. So I'm usually over there on Thursday, and she is often here with us on Friday. And she did a great live last night interviewing Mess Hall, a guy who is selling, and he started a channel. And it was so cool just to see someone totally new that I didn't know anything about and hear about him and his story, and those two talking all about. Leslie does a great combination of reselling tips. You're going to get everything you need about reselling, tons of education and inspiration, but also real life conversations, getting to know people. That's something she and I are really in alignment with. We want to build relationships with you. We want to support you. We want to know you. So we talk about reselling and everything else. Okay, friends, I see we have, as of this moment, 34 friends watching. So make sure you're subscribed with the bell turned on. Otherwise, you don't get notifications about lives. You have to have the bell turned on. And hopefully you like the video because that helps the video. Bin's Crazy Jess is here. What is up? And she said, I just subscribed to you, Birdie Looks. Hopefully you can find me. That's another great thing we do in the chat. And if you're sitting here with your phone and someone mentions, hey, I have a channel, you just get on your phone and you go right over there and subscribe. And then after this show or tomorrow, you go watch their videos. While I'm doing that, plugging everyone else's channel, I have another channel called The Grateful Therapist. It's all about mental health because I'm a part-time reseller. I'm a full-time psychotherapist, so I started another channel all about mental health, anxiety, depression, anger, boundaries, all that other kind of stuff that most of us need a little help with. So I have another channel, so go find me over there. Bin's Crazy Jess, I've had some great combos with her over on Insta lately. So many good friends. I'm so happy to see you. I hope you have your Friday shoulders going. Gorgeous is in the house. I don't get to usually see you over here, Jess. I did a collab with Gorgeous over on her YouTube channel a little while back. It was a Thredup rescue box, women's clothing for $65 that we bought to resell online. And I thought we both got pretty decent boxes, and it was fun to meet Jess. She's so fun, super fun. She does a lot of that. What's that you guys all do, but I know not TikTok. The TikTok is happening over there. Okay, so let's see. Did I miss anyone? I saw Nikki Yo. Hi, Nikki Yo. Welcome to the live show. Tell us a little bit about you. Are you a reseller? Where do you sell? Okay. I see some comments. Did I get to say hi to most of my friends? Moving on. So now we can get into a little bit of chat, except I see Veronica Mitcat. I'm probably saying it wrong. I do that all the time. It's my fault. But I'm glad to see you. Hi, friends. Hi to you. I'm so glad you're here. And I see Isla Dreams, Charlene. I just love her. Okay, she's talking to someone else, though. She's talking to Nicole. And Rebecca, the reseller, has made it. Hi, everyone. Hi, Quimby. I'm locked in the guest room wrapping Christmas presents. That is so you, Rebecca. Rebecca is an overachiever, in my opinion. That girl gets so much done. She's always trying new stuff. She's always doing new things with her business. She's just like ambitious, a goal setter, tons of motivation and inspiration over on her channel. I love it. And I'm so glad to see you. And Rebecca and I have done a couple collabs. We did about sourcing on Thredup. We did a little while back. We should do another one. We got to freshen up our collabs. But definitely check out Rebecca the Reseller on all platforms. And I can't believe you're already wrapping Christmas presents. Is it just me, friends? Let me know. It is December 4th. Have you already started your Christmas shopping? I'm going to try very hard to shop from as many of you as I can over Christmas. I'm going to try and shop from small businesses over Christmas on eBay and Poshmark. I will be doing some Amazon stuff because Torvald's already made his list. My 9-year-old son, Torvald, has already made his list. He's not here tonight, friends. I know. He often comes on at 5:20, but not tonight. He's at his dad's. So we won't be seeing him, but he loves chickens. Deb is here. Hey, Deb, what's happening with you and your beautiful family? How are things where you are? And Rhonda Creek, I'm still just doing my hellos. 13 minutes into the video, we're dropping some stuff, and we are saying hello to everyone. Rhonda Creek is here. I love seeing you. I love seeing all of you each week. If you don't know, this is a really committed, regular community over here on the channel on the Friday Live. If you come and you're brave and you put your name in the chat and say, hey, everyone, we have a dedicated group that shows up most weeks just to be friends, to pass on reseller information, to share the projects we're working on, whether we're having a sale, a giveaway. We have a YouTube channel. We're selling mystery boxes. We show up and support each other each week. And this is here for any of you that want to show up and join in. We welcome you. We love having you all. Ashley Diehls is here. Ugh, COVID sucks. I had it too. Not very fun. Get well quickly. Oh my gosh. I know. Depending where you are in the world, I'm in Northern California and we are hit so hard. I don't know if you noticed, but I haven't been thrifting in about a month. I was one of the last people to go thrifting for my reselling business because my places weren't even open. Then they finally opened and I just didn't know if it was safe enough. Then I started going. I don't know how many times I went, 5 maybe. And now I've kind of pulled back again. So I am so grateful and thankful that I learned to source online during shelter in place. I don't know if I ever would have done it. But because we were stuck at home, safe at home, I learned to source online, and my reselling business has thrived. I have not been hurt by COVID, by staying at home, by sheltering in place. I've just learned new skills. Has anyone else learned something new about themselves or their business during this time? This is my mom. Everyone say hi in the chat to Barbara Kemmler, aka Grateful Babette. Hello, I'm here, your greatest fan. Grateful Babette. So that's my mom. We've done a few videos together. We have a really great live video from a while back on the channel called How to Shop Like a Pro at Goodwill, because my mom is a long-time thrifter, antiquer, and so she had a lot of great tips that we offered people about how to do the best sourcing you can at places like Goodwill and thrift stores. Borabora Jen, great to see you, my friend. I'm so glad you've joined. Let me head back up and see what we're going to be talking about this Friday. I slept well last night, you guys, so if I seem even more amped up than usual, I'm a little excitable. I think I actually got some decent sleep last night. I'm 44 years old. I can remember back, tell me if any of you relate to this, when I was like 20, 25, and I would just sleep through the night. I laid down in my bed, I read a little, and I laid down to sleep, and I woke up in the same position after sleeping 8 or 9 hours. That does not happen in your 40s, even your late 30s, or maybe it's after having kids. It's like I've never slept through the night. I wake up, I stretch, I roll over, I get some water, I go to the bathroom. Like, I do not sleep all through the night. Ooh, what's this, Babette? Babette says, hi, Rebecca. I just opened your box. It was great. So tell me about that. Did Rebecca, the reseller, do some boxes for people? She probably did. She does so much cool stuff. Let's see. Bin's Crazy Jess says, I've been working on my moods with your therapy channel. I'm so glad to hear that. That makes me super happy. And guess what? For a lot of us, being in a good mood and feeling good is a little bit of effort. In case you're wondering, it's kind of a myth that some people are just happy and some people aren't. Many of us, myself included, who've struggled with maybe a little anxiety or nervousness or a little depression or, feeling stuck or unmotivated, most of us who are healthy, somewhat happy, content adults put some effort in. For most of us, it just doesn't come like nothing so easy. That's the very rare individual. And by adulthood, you've usually had some adverse circumstances in your life that might have shifted your moods. Most of us do things. We make lists. We do gratitude practice. We exercise. We eat well. We go to therapy. We talk to our friends. We listen to inspiring podcasts. We have to work on some level just to keep ourselves okay and healthy and feeling good. So you are not alone. Leslie says, Quenby will be on my channel on December 29th. Mark your calendars. I do mark my calendar, and I put it in my phone sometimes. Like if I want to make sure I'm at Leslie's 5 p.m. Pacific Coast time live, I have to put it in my book or on my phone with a little alarm because life is very full. So definitely write that stuff down. Okay. Gorgeous is here. I'm so happy. She's a mama and a reseller too. James at the Antiq Boutique says, I got one from Lisette. I was very happy. It's like she knew some of my favorites. So Lisette, our good friend of the channel Lisette, Posh is my purpose. On Poshmark sells mystery boxes. They're inexpensive, and I've heard a lot of good things about them. My friend Islet Dreams is saying, remember to press the thumbs up. So at this moment, we've got 35 people, so I'm hoping there's 35 thumbs up. All right, let's see what is in the house here. Babette says, got my Jomar coat box. 10 of the 20 were all the same in 3 different colors. I sure hope they sell. And buying from fellow resellers. Boxes are always better than these big companies. That is good to know because I tend to go with the bigger companies. I am a Jomar affiliate, which means I have a discount link in my description section. So if you want to try Jomar, you can get a discount. And I do a lot of different things to get inventory online, But honestly, God, I was going to say Jomar might be my favorite, but Thredup is also so good to me. Have you guys seen my Thredup shoebox recently? So good. It's on the channel. I love Thredup. I love getting rescue boxes from Thredup. They've kept my business going. But the Jomar stuff has just been like really great brands in there. I brought up a top to show you guys. Some of you who watched my Jomar Wholesale video, part 2 was up this week, I think, or maybe last week. This is one of the pieces I got in there. I just want to show you guys this brand. Has anyone heard of it? OTTE. I'm going to make sure it's showing really clear. So I pull this out and I'm like, this looks like silk, but it's bright orange. It's a pretty simple lines top, but it's a bright orange, 100% silk. And you'll see on that Jomar box, when I pulled it out, I'm like, this looks like a good tag. There was just something about it where I'm like, that looks good. I looked them up online. This is one of these designers, silk tops of a similar style, not the exact same one. We're selling for hundreds of dollars. And this came in my Jomar Wholesale box. The thing about, and this was just the basic box. This was not designer box, special box. I got the women's basic box, mature brands. And this was in there along with a pair, what were those pants I got? It wasn't Ted Baker. I got another pair of designer pants. So one of the reasons that Jomar is one of my favorites, and I talk about them so much, is because that sort of stuff happens with my Jomar boxes all the time to me, where they throw in some designer pieces. I don't even know if they know they're designer and they're putting them in there, but they are. And it's like so good. So they've been so good. Brady Look says, no, I haven't heard of it. I don't even know how to say it. Do you think it's Audi or Odie? All I know is I was like, this is really good. I got some great stuff in that box. Borabora Jen said, the Thredup DIY designer boxers were up last night for a minute. I know. I am so if you don't know, someone correct me if I get this wrong in the chat, because it's been a while for me. Thredup has a designer box. They have a designer box and they have a designer handbag box. What is up in the designer box, guys? Is it 7 items for $90? They're DIY. These are Thredup rescue boxes. DIY means they often have some issue. A missing button, a hole, a stain, whatever. But you get like amazing designer brands in there. Like you can get Prada in there. You can get like some of the highest end brands in that box, but there are things that need a little bit of love. And it's a very competitive box. It's very hard to get. They go up there and they sell out, and they're not up there very often. Someone messaged me. Who messaged me? Someone messaged me on my actual phone, my cell phone, so I know it's one of you guys, like one of my closies, but you didn't leave your name, and you said designer boxes were up, and I was with a client. So I'm a psychotherapist. I see clients. I'm with a client, and I'm like, oh, I get the message after. I missed it, because she's right. Borabora Jen is right. They sell right out. I don't know. I mean, right now, for me personally, I'm more interested in like the shoe boxes and the women's boxes, because I get tons of bread and butter, and that's what's selling. Yeah, Borabora Jen said 7 items for $90. So did you get one? Yeah, if you got one, that's great. And if you are a YouTuber and you can make a video about them, they're usually really good videos that get a lot of views. So, yeah, they were up for like a minute. Holly at Hunter Ryan says, we need an Instagram calendar post so everyone can list their regular lives and premieres. So we're like, always know when a reseller meeting is. I know. Somebody could do something like that. I'm not techie, but maybe one of you guys are. Like I don't know. Like, and now there's more lives than ever. There's more premieres. It's like a norm on YouTube now. So I want to get to everybody's. I really do. And I also don't ever want to schedule a live when one of you has one, because, you know, I don't want any competition like that. I'd rather be at yours and then do mine, but it's hard to like keep track of when everyone's got one. Melissa at Vandi's Closet, are you doing Wednesday nights as a regular now? She was going to do a regular Wednesday night. So let us know if you have something like that going on. Antiq Boutiq says, I almost died when I found the big E's. I have to price them out. So I assume he's referring to Levi's, and some Levi's on the tab, the E instead of lowercase is a big capital E. They go for a lot. Tell me what you know so far about those. I've never found them. See, I love, these are the sort of things, these tips that you get when we do our live shows and we all help each other like this. It's like, oh, there's going to be someone who's like, I didn't know to look for those, or maybe we can educate each other a little bit about them. James also says, I figure I'm not spending a lot on Christmas this year, so why not, right? Yeah, let me go up and see, because I obviously missed some stuff. Oh, here we go. James says, I bought a bunch of Christmas gifts for my kids. And by kids, I mean me. A new roller printer, a new Apple MacBook Pro to replace a 10-year-old one, and a bunch of other things I wanted. Woo! Hey, listen, let me say it like this. Like, I have several businesses. I've got my reselling business as a psychotherapist. I'm in private practice, so I don't work for anybody else. I'm entirely self-employed. My taxes are quite complicated, but all these things are write-offs. So it's December 4th, and I'm like, oh, hold up. I might need some write-offs. So I'm like, what can I buy? I'm buying a lot of inventory. I'm thinking about maybe getting another camera, because for my YouTube video, I still do everything on this phone and edit on the phone. Like, I've only been on here a little over a year, and I'm just like, I don't necessarily want to invest a lot on the YouTube channel until the YouTube channel starts bringing in more money. You know, that doesn't make sense. So, but you get to write all this stuff off. So I need some more write-offs. So it's a good time to do it, right, James? Like, do it before January, because then you can write it off on your taxes for this year. Let's see. So many good friends. I appreciate you so much for being here. Saralee says, anxiety of everything going on keeps me up sometimes. You are not alone, Saralee. I mean, it's true. And, you know, there's what's going on in our own lives, how we're affected by the politics, by COVID, let's say, you know, and then there's like the collective consciousness of all of us and how that changes things when everybody at the same time is going through some hard stuff. It's like, it is in the very air we're breathing. So, you know, we're all in this together. And I read before I go to bed. I don't know if that would help any of you, but sometimes it's hard to shut the mind off when we're all so busy with our businesses and our families and holidays coming up. It's like, I try to make a practice of reading something kind of light, like a nice chick lit book, because as a therapist, I get a lot of that real life stuff. Like, I try not to read books that are too heavy, because I get a lot of heavy in my life already. I was talking to my mom, Grateful Babette, about this today. She's always like, I'm not giving you any of these hard biographies that I'm reading or any of this, or like, I'm like, don't give me the books with all the deaths and the murders, and that, because I get enough of that in my life as a therapist. I would like a nice book about someone on a beach reading and having some little relationship issue or something. Like, but I read to kind of like take my mind off everything and then go to sleep. Like, put the rest of it down, put work down, put the issues down, read, cuddle with my sweetie, and go to bed. Now, if you have serious anxiety, I'm not trying to say that just reading is going to solve your problem. No, it's just a little tip. Okay, let's see. Let's go down. I better have some more comments down here, friends. Okay. Melissa says, I redid my YouTube banner to include when my live is. So hopefully that helps people find me on Wednesdays. So our friend Melissa at Vandi's Closet is doing a live on Wednesdays. That's really smart. And anything that you ever read about YouTube tells you to do those sorts of things. I don't even know how to do it. I got my banner up there at some point when I got my new logo, the Grateful Queen logo, which I love. I got on Fiverr. But I don't even remember how to go in there and edit it. I don't know why I have a YouTube channel and an online business when I am like so, like I'm not tech savvy. It is not my thing. Every single time I have to do something like a YouTube banner, I have to type into Google, how to do a YouTube banner. Same thing on Instagram, how to share someone else's post to your stories. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's a wonder. I've really tried to learn how to edit so I can make my videos better to watch for you guys, but it does not come easy. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay. Holly says, remember tomorrow night is St. Nicholas Eve in Europe. The evening of December 5th is when St. Nicholas visits, leaving small treats or sticks and coal. December 6th is St. Nicholas Day. I did not know that, so that is good. Did anyone get a chance to watch my Vendu tutorial video? So we talk about Vendu a lot on this live chat. Vendu is a cross-posting software. Let me know in the chat if you use it or if you're curious about it. If you're not cross-posting, please tell me why not. Like, why not? Like, I do believe if you're not cross-listing or deleting and relisting using a service like this, you may be missing out. I put out a video that's a tutorial on how to use it, why I use it, and I'd love your support on that video. So if you didn't check it out, go over there and find it. Rebecca says, I missed going live, but too crazy these days. Hoping in 2021 we'll get back to lives. Absolutely. It's like, do what you can because, yeah, it's just more time and stuff. So Joy 2020 is with us. I love your top. My first time here on a Friday. I'm so glad you made it. And I'm so glad you commented. This is a Free People top. And if you watch my videos, I swear in every single one of them, I talk about how much I love the brand Free People, to wear myself, and also to sell. For me personally, the brand Free People sells really well on Poshmark. Do you guys have that where like something sells really well for you on Posh, but not on eBay? Or something sells really well for you on Depop, but you can't move it at all on Mercari? Or some people will say, I can't move Free People. And I'm like, wow, it's one of my best-selling brands on Poshmark. On eBay, not so much. I just filmed a Free People haul. So I've been talking, I did another one earlier that's up on my channel, talking about how do I get more Free People clothing at an affordable price? Because I'm so jealous of all these people who are buying Free People wholesale pallets or large quantities. And I want one so bad because then I can wear the Free People and sell it, or at least I can be around the Free People clothing. It's a boho brand, if anyone's not familiar. They sell it at places like Macy's, and they have their own website. And a top like this goes for like $128 new. So it's an expensive brand and people love it. But I'm having trouble finding a wholesale supplier that I can buy Free People clothing from that is cheap enough, that might keep my cost of goods low enough to resell it and make some profit. I'm watching other people's videos and I'm so jealous. I'm like, I want that wholesale order. I want Free People wholesale to sell on eBay and Poshmark, but I don't want to spend 20 to 24 bucks per item. Like, I can't make enough profit doing that. So I have some videos on my channel where I'm trying to cherry pick and buy Free People on my own on places like ShopGoodwill.com. So I'm keeping my cost of goods more to like, $10 to $13. So I have a couple haul videos about that on the channel and another one coming. What's your experience with that brand? Or is there another brand that you have? Like, I love Free People to wear and sell. Do you have another one like that where you're like, I don't mind buying it and paying up because I'll wear it for a bit and resell it? Do you guys have a brand like that? Is it just me? Oh, this is perfect, Stephanie. Stephanie says, I'm scared to relist. I'm afraid I'll forget to remove something that's sold on the other site. Totally get it. That was my big concern too. So cross-posting, and that came up on Instagram because when I made that Vendu tutorial video and I put it out on Instagram, people, I said, why not? Like, why aren't you doing it? Because for me, I've made so much more money doing it. Like, I make more sales and more money when I cross-post with Vendu or I delete and relist with Vendu. And many people said the same thing, Stephanie. Let me know in the comments, does anyone else have that or another concern? In the beginning, I did have that happen once. And that was my biggest fear. I sold a marine layer men's t-shirt. It sold on Poshmark and eBay the exact same night. So I didn't have a chance to go delete it. So that happened and I just canceled one of them and it was no big deal. So it's not a huge deal if it happens, but there's ways to prevent it. Like, you can go on Vendu and delete and mark it as sold, and it deletes it from all the other platforms for you. So each day when I go to print out my labels and do my shipping, when an item sells, I'm going to go on Vendu, I mark it as sold, it deletes it from all the other platforms. So it's not a big deal. Don't let it stop you because there's a chance you can make so much more money. Kim Miller is here. Kim Miller. I love Vendu. Listening to you guys pushed me to try it. which has helped me grow a little bit. Awesome. And I do have a link in my description for Vandi for 25% off. So it's not even expensive to begin with. My plan is $19.99 a month. A month. And if you get 25% off of that, you're going to pay like $15 to try it out. And I am positive that I make $19.99 a month extra because I cross post and because I delete and relist. So it's a no-brainer to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Here's James. Exactly. The first thing I do when I make a sale anywhere is delete it from Vandi. And you know what? I didn't even know that. What I was doing was, it sold on eBay. I would manually go over to Posh and delete it because I didn't even know that. And now I know, oh, you just go to Vandi, mark it as sold, it deletes it from everywhere. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Or mark it as sold. Yep. Dresden Avenue says, Vandi is my true love. I'm telling you, I made a video about it and I felt like, oh my God, I sound like a total commercial, but it was totally genuine. Check out that video. I would really love you to watch it and leave a comment like the comments you're leaving here. That would really help me out. Because there's people that are nervous about it. And I was one of those people. And so it's like, I'm so glad I took the plunge. Do you have other things like that? Like another thing like that for me was buying a thermal printer. I waited so long because I'm like, oh, they're expensive. And now I'm like, I can't believe I ever didn't have this. Like some things are like that. And cross posting is like that for me. And Dresden Avenue says, and Vandi actually does the work for you instead of opening up a million tabs and telling you to do it. Holly says, yeah, I just got a sale. What'd you sell, Holly? Sales. My sales have been up right now. And Stephanie says, okay, fear has never really stopped me before. Thanks. And use my discount link. And Elma says, hi, Elma. How many listings can you list for $19? I believe mine is $19.99 a month. I hope I have this right. And I think it's $125. If you build your listings right in Vandi, you don't even have to import them. So that's a lot. Okay. Oh, Holly, it's Hunter Ryan, but she's Holly. She can tell you about her name. Soccer jersey she sold. Yeah, girl. Taylor Wood, 84, is with us, looking so adorable in her picture. Hi, I just manually update to 4 platforms. It doesn't take too long. I'm telling you, it doesn't take too long. That was my other fear. Oopsie. My other fear was like, oh, I don't have any more time. Like, I do not have any more time. I really don't. I am really pulled in every direction. But it takes like 30 seconds to do one. I mean, it's like insane if you're not doing it. Okay, what does Deb say? I also use Vandi. I'm going to message Vandi and say, listen, we had the greatest talk about you on the live. They're awesome. Let's see. You guys are so great. Thank you for being with me here on Friday. And there's 44 of us just sitting here, hanging out, supporting each other, giving each other information, making sales, and talking about reselling. I love it. I didn't look at the holiday calendar. Do we have one of these coming up? I have decided that I am going to do, I don't have my calendar right here. I'm going to do a live holiday little get together. If you're interested in being live with me on my channel, so there would not just be me here, there'd be maybe like 5 of us. Obviously I can't have everybody. That'd be crazy. I'm thinking like 3 to 5 people. I'm going to plan it in December, coming up in the next week or 2. If you're interested, leave a comment on the comment section of this video, not the chat, because that would be too hard for me to have to go back and try and find it. On the comment section of this video, leave a comment that says, hey, I'd be interested. And if I just get 3 to 5 people, you'll be on it. If there's more, I'll draw names, and I'm going to do a little holiday party. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've just been thinking about it. I think we're all going to come on, maybe 4 or 5 of us, and do this show, but with more of us. It won't take place of the Friday Live. It'll be in addition. I don't ever want to change this Friday Live because for a lot of us, you guys have said in the comments before in the chat, you've said like, this is my therapy. This is my time to connect. Like, I don't want to have guests on this show or do anything because I just want to do what we're doing because so many of us get so much out of it. You guys have messaged me and told me that. You've said it in the chat. So I don't want to take anything. I'll add an additional live and have it be like a holiday theme. Like we have to wear a Santa outfit or something. Just for fun. It'll be a fun one. So I'll draw a few names. If anyone's interested, leave a comment on this video, not in the chat, and say, hey, I'd come on with you, Quimby. And don't be nervous, because look how much I talk and keep things going. We would just hang out. It'd be a hangout. Yeah. Beth Tilman says, I just sold a Dora the Explorer leapfrog thing that I got for free. Yes, that is the dream. Not making much, but some mama is going to be happy. And that's the thing. It's a win-win. You get it for free, you make a few bucks, and you give it, and someone's going to be happy with it. That's another thing that's so great about being a reseller. There's a million things that are so great. Saving things from landfills, giving things another life. And also, every once in a while, I'll get a message from a customer who's like, I can't tell you how happy this sweater you sold me is. Like, it has made me. Like, there's so many great things about being a reseller. The number one thing for me is, well, gosh, what do you think is the best thing about being a reseller? Like, for me, it's being my own boss and being self-employed. When my son's sick, I don't have to call some boss and say, hey, I know this is tough, but I can't come in today. My son's sick. No, I schedule whatever I want around him. Or as a mother, a lot of us have used reselling as a way to stay home with our kids or be more flexible with our schedule for our kids. There's a few of us in the chat that use reselling to retire. Like, hey, I want to make some extra money. Deborah Anderson's one of them. I don't see her here tonight. Hopefully she's hanging out with her daughters or something. Hey, Deb, if you're watching the replay, we miss you. So working for myself, but for me, I'm also in it for the clothes. Like, I love clothes, and this is a way to be able to source clothes and wear them myself and resell them and spend a lot of money on something, enjoy it, resell it. So I'm in it for the clothes, the freedom, the money. I don't know. What about you? Restyle Secrets says, I just bought a new box of wine. Do you know, Heidi, that I live in Sonoma County, which is considered like wine country of the world? This is like a travel destination for people who love wine. Now, is box wine becoming like chic again, or is it still just like cheap box wine? Because like now you can get wine bottles with the twist instead of taking the cork out. It used to be that was like only cheap wine. Now some of the best wines, you can do a screw off cap. Is that happening with box wines too? Okay. Let me see. I saw some good things. Barbara Bosch. Bosch loves reselling because it's less things in the landfill. Absolutely. Birdie Look says, I'd love to do the live with you. When the video ends tonight, I'll put a comment in. Can you not leave a video during the live? Is it like you can only do the chat? Because I don't even know. So maybe the comment section is not open. If that's true, just remember to circle back and I'll choose a few people and we'll come on live and we'll just talk about reselling and we'll drink eggnog. And like, it'll be our holiday work party. You know how at work, you usually have a holiday party? It'll be like that. I could do a few of them if a lot of people want to do it. Because wouldn't it be cool? Then we get to see each other. And like, because the same people are here almost every Friday, the same resellers. It'd be cool if you haven't got a chance to see them. I'd love to do some people that don't have a YouTube channel. Maybe I'll prioritize that, because if you have a YouTube channel, everyone gets to see you and know you already. But like Beth Tilman, I don't think she has a YouTube channel, or Antiq Boutiq doesn't have one yet, or, you know, some people that we don't ever get to see. I don't know. Whatever you guys think, whatever you want to do, I'll do. But I'm just saying. Ooh, James got a Pendleton vintage ladies suit. Also, I forgot to mention that from ShopGoodwill.com. I'm a huge fan of ShopGoodwill.com. I have videos up about it. If you don't know, the Goodwill sells online. Their website is ShopGoodwill.com. I bought lots from them. I bought mystery boxes. I bought individual items. I have videos with tips because there are some hang-ups. There are some like tricky points, like shipping is wicked expensive. You've got to figure that out. So watch those videos if you're interested in saving money and shopping on there. Let's see. Oh, okay, so it doesn't let you leave a comment yet. Okay, so if you're watching the replay or you're done with this video, we have 15 minutes left or so, depending on how it goes. Leave a comment and say, I'm interested, and I'll draw some names. Okay, Debbie R says, I love reselling because of the freedom of doing my own thing. And that's not for everybody. And I agree with you, Debbie. I need that. Like, I've worked for other people, and I'm not someone who has a hard time being an employee. I have a really good work ethic. I'm from Boston on the East Coast in New England. Work ethic is huge. When I came to California, it was like, this is weird. Everyone's so laid back. I think I'll go to the meeting. Oh, I couldn't make it. Yeah, I couldn't call you. Like, it's so different. We're on the East Coast, and if my mom is still listening, grateful but bet, it's like, you show up unless you are like dying. Or you call, like, you do not, like, it's not like optional. Like, in California, it was one of the hard things, like, because I'm from Boston area, grew up there, came here in my 20s. And there were so many things that were hard to get used to. And one of them was like, people like check in with themselves in California. What am I up for? What's my authentic yes? What do I really want to do? How do I feel about it? I'm setting my boundary. And it's like, so they just like, things are optional. Like, you're sitting at the restaurant waiting for the person, and they're like, I just wasn't feeling it. We'll have to reschedule. I'm like, but I'm here. Like, so anyway, I have a good work ethic. I'm not someone who struggled against authority in jobs or anything. I just like working for myself better. I worked at Sutter Hospice as a counselor for over about a decade, and I loved that job. It was hard to leave. It was such a good job, but I wouldn't go back now because of the benefits of being your own boss. Let me know in the chat if you agree. I mean, yeah. And Debbie says, yep, I'm done with that kind of stuff. Micklepicklepie made it. Hey, girl. Better late than never. We're so happy to see you. Micklepicklepie. I love that name. Some of you guys have the best names. Oh, a super chat from Hunter Ryan. Torvald's Chicken Feed Fun. I love you, Holly. Holly, if you want to be in the on the live holiday show with me that I'm just me creating in this moment and putting it out there, you definitely get priority because Holly was supposed to be in the collab that I did with Kelly Schaffner. I did a, was it the shoebox? Handbag box. On my channel is a Thredup unboxing, a handbag box. And it was supposed to be me, Kelly, and Holly, but they messed up her order and didn't send it. So she got left out, which stinks. We're like, we could wait, but it wasn't even in the future that it was coming. So I definitely want to make that up to you and do something. I also want to say thank you for a super chat. My channel is monetized, and super chats help me keep this show going because FYI, you don't make a lot on your live show. So I appreciate any help, and I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate your support. I love super chats. Melissa says, definitely love working for myself. Way better than being an employee. I will use my talents for me. And here's the thing that people say that I think is true. People say of self-employed people, I work way harder for myself than I ever did for anybody else. Maybe that's not true for you, but I think it's true for a lot of people. It's like, hey, it's at the end of the day, it's me. I'm accountable to myself, and so the more I list and sit my butt down and list, the more I'm going to sell, so you have a little bit more control over that. And it's like, you're accountable to yourself. Most people work harder for themselves. I don't know. Might not be true for you, but I've heard it, and I think it is true. Antiq Boutiq says, Quemby, I interviewed for a job 15 years ago at Lucille Packard Children's Hospital, and the first appointment of the day, the guy didn't show up till 9:30. I know. I'm telling you, it's a real thing here. There are a lot of things about moving to California that were like, the communication and talking. Just talking, like, I think people think I'm a little animated and intense, and I'm like, well, I'm from Boston. I don't know what to tell you. That's how we talk there. Not everybody, but Here's my mom. Say hi to my mom in the chat, friends. Oh, so true. But since I have lived here, I so appreciate the California outlook. Absolutely. There's definitely a lighter, there's definitely a different mindset in California. I love that so many people are like me, are interested in like mental health and personal growth and growing and changing and learning new things and healthy living. Yeah, let's see. Okay, you guys are dealing with some like Tech issues. Hi, Quimby's mom says, can you tell me how to say this? It's like one of my weaknesses. Veronica Mitke. Vernon, I don't know what that says. It's totally me. I do this a lot. Sorry. Saralee says, I love the creativity of working for yourself. That is a really good point. It is creativity. I love that you said that, Saralee. It is creative. It is creative because you're putting something together. You're building something. You're building something for yourself. And it takes a lot of creative energy, how you design that for yourself. I love that. Holly says, I canceled the 2 bag boxes and got the 200 box. And she's talking about Thredup. If you don't know, I love Thredup. But if you don't know, they do this like 100 or 200 pound rescue box now. I haven't taken the plunge. I have a lot of inventory, but you know what? If we get totally shut down again, which I probably think we are over the winter, I've got inventory and I'm okay having, as long as I'm listing and selling, I'm okay having inventory. I mean, I don't have a ton, but I've got a bunch of boxes. Okay, so I spent the last 15 minutes trying to fix my home tab, and I think the video should show up there now too. Okay. Newbie YouTuber problems. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you guys are talking mystery boxes. There are so many people in the chat here, experienced resellers that have inventory and they're willing to sell it to you. And I think if you're a reseller making a box for another reseller, I think they try and make good boxes. So James sounds like Antiq Boutiq might be selling some. I know Lisette is. Anybody else selling? Holly, you must be selling reseller mystery boxes with all that inventory you've got. 100, 200 pound Thredup box. Woo! Beth Tilman says, I got paintball paints at the bins. I just sent an offer. Cross your fingers. They're expensive. Oh, really? See, that's so great about the bins. If you don't know, the bins is the Goodwill outlet where they put out these big blue bins that you sift through and then you pay by the pound. Really great way to keep your cost of goods down. Mine's closed. Beth Tilman says, I want to start a YouTube channel next year. I think I would make you all laugh. I know, you probably would. It's a lot of work. Just know that having a YouTube channel, it's like having another part-time job. It's like I'm a full-time psychotherapist, a part-time reseller, and a part-time YouTuber. Just, it's fantastic. I love it. I recommend it. And just know it is like another job, like making videos, recording them, editing them, uploading them, responding to comments. You know, it's a time commitment. So just go into it knowing, hey, how can I shift things around in my life so that I have the time for the YouTube commitment? It's a great way, YouTube and Instagram both. It doesn't have to be YouTube. Instagram has video options too. Instagram social media is a great way in 2021 to market your business. It could be, you could sell on there. You could let people know what you're selling. You could let people know if you're having a sale. Social media is a great way. Are you using social media to market your reselling business? Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, something. I have not noticed more sales from YouTube, but I'm not someone who does a lot of like, hey, I'm selling this on Instagram or YouTube, but a lot of people use Instagram to sell. They'll be like, hey, I'm having a sale in my stories. You can sell right on Instagram. I have some goals. Let me know if you have goals for 2021 around social media. I'd like to grow my Instagram more. And if you do a YouTube channel, you got to give yourself about a year and a half. If you're coming from nowhere, you don't have a lot of connections, you don't have a huge Instagram following. If you already use Instagram for your business and you've got a big following there, you might be able to get some people from Instagram onto YouTube right away. But give yourself time. It's the same with reselling. It's the same with like, hey, I'm going to start selling on eBay. Hey, I'm going to try a new platform. Hey, I'm going to give yourself time to learn. Give yourself a year, to figure it out, to learn. And don't ever shy away from hiring somebody. I do some coaching. People have asked me about that, so I am putting it out there. There's a link in my description section below the video. I do reselling coaching. I do all sorts of coaching. I got coaching myself because I had no idea how to make an Instagram post. I had no idea how to make a YouTube video thumbnail. Like, who tells you these things? Like, you have to learn somewhere. A lot of it's available on YouTube if you have the time, but I recommend one-on-one coaching if you can swing it to invest in your business and yourself, because it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. Like Birdie looks, she's got kids. She's got a husband. She's reselling. She might not have the same needs as somebody else. We have to figure out what's going to work in our business. That's my thought about that. Okay. Let's see what else we got in the last few minutes here. Make sure to put your Poshmark closet in the chat or anything else you're promoting. Micklepicklepie says, I have no mystery boxes. I have 4 unlisted items, and I'm just relisting the month of December. That is super smart. I love that you're doing that. So are you saying rather than list new items, you're going to relist? Highly recommend it. Listen to Micklepicklepie, and make sure if you're sitting home at home right now, you say Micklepicklepie because it's fun. Like, you should all just be saying it. It's fun. Creative Heart made it. When I first started, I paid $15 to $20 for several free people pieces, and a lot of them haven't sold. Yeah, that's why I don't want to spend that much. I have sold. I did some retail arbitrage and got some free people pieces new. But if you're spending $15, $20, you want to make a certain amount, and then you have to charge more, and sometimes they sit. So be careful with retail arbitrage. Be careful with buying a wholesale box of new tag items that are that expensive. Unless you've got this awesome store and you sell tons of that stuff, expensive stuff. I don't. I have like a bread and butter business. I have like tons of sales for $15 or $20 and an occasional $40, $50 or above sale. So I don't want to spend that much, because then it's like, oh shoot, I spent $20. I'm going to put it up there for $80, and then it's like, oh shoot, it's sitting. Maybe I'll take $50. It's like, it just becomes a little stressful. But if that's your jam, if you'd rather have more expensive items in your store or closet and not sell as much, but sell for higher dollar, that's your business model, you go for it. But for me, that's just not what I can do. Oh, Stephanie Benmanson she just put it up and I lost the comment. Where'd it go? It didn't go up, but Stephanie Benmanson is Goddess Threads. Here it is. Why didn't it go up? There we go. Goddess Threads on eBay. That's me. So go look for her. And Heidi over at Restyle Secrets says, I'm Restyle Secrets on YouTube. Ha, ha, ha. How many videos you got up there? Like 2 now, girl? You got to just go for it. Make the videos, learn. I mean, and you're going to make, and I don't know, maybe you're not going to, but I made like the worst videos in the beginning. I didn't know about lighting, and I didn't know about keeping people engaged and the length of video. And I didn't know, like, there's so much I didn't know. So it's okay that your videos aren't great in the beginning. Just keep moving forward. I have a lot to do to grow too myself. Beth Tilman, everyone's selling while on the Friday Live. Ooh, I just sold little girls Nikes. Again, small profit, but I'm Santa Claus for kids stuff. That's awesome. Are you on Kidizen? And Vandi lets you now cross-post to Kidizen. So that's cool. And Veronica says, I am horrible at the gram. I know, like, I want to be better. I think Instagram has a ton of potential. My voice is sounding hoarse. I recorded 2 videos today already. Then I did a video with my sister, and now I'm doing this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I think Instagram is something with a ton of potential to build your business, to grow on there, to market whatever else you're doing. I'm, as a part-timer, I'm pulled in so many directions. Maybe you guys are too, but it's like, I'm doing my YouTube, I'm doing my eBay, my Poshmark, my Instagram. I have a ton of other stuff in my personal life. Like, it's a lot to do it all. I love Leslie for that at A Reseller's Passion. She's really motivating and inspiring about all that stuff. Barbara Babash, this is her Poshmark closet. Go on over and check her out. She doesn't share. God, I just love her. And Beth Tilman is, I'm at resell to retire. Note the special spelling of that. So many awesome closets and stuff. Deb says, yes, I totally need to step up my social media game. Make some goals and write that stuff down. We know that when it's written down, it's more likely to happen. That's what we know about goal setting. write it down or make a collage about it or something. Look at it often. That is how you will meet your goals. I plan every single year. Gosh, I wonder, this would make a fun video to do together too. Maybe I should do it on my therapy channel though. Every year I make a vision board with my new goals for the year. And I swear I put that stuff down and I look at it. I put it by my bed on a little shelf and I look at it periodically and I'm like, how am I doing with this? It just helps. It helps get it into your bones. It helps you to see it and think about it and start visioning and making intentions. When we make an intention, a clear intention, and we write it down or we make something about it, it's more likely to happen for us. So I do those every year. I have like 10 years of them saved up. I really believe in that stuff. I do it with my clients too. Melissa says, no joke, Crumbie. I spent 2 hours editing my what sold that I uploaded today, but I'm trying to be more polished because I want YouTube to be a stream of income. I'm with you. I know those what sold videos are hard because you need to also put pictures in and everything. And it's like, that's a lot of work. I'm editing my videos more now too. And it's a business for me. I love connecting, but it's business too for us, right, guys? And it's like, yeah, you put the time in and I'm hoping that it will get easier over time. Like the more you edit, the more you make videos, the more you make Instagram posts, it will get easier. Holly says, no mystery boxes because I'm greedy. No, really, because I would be worried about not meeting expectations. That's a good point. I know it's like you want to send a mystery box to someone that's like, what if they don't like their items? Or I know. I've done better personally with boxes from like Thredup, Jomar. I'm doing this new wholesale company called Backstock that I'm really liking. So you could check that out. All right, friends, we are going to wrap it up. The hour goes by so fast. I'm so happy you were here with me on Friday. I'm going to close the video. And if you're interested in doing a video with me, I'll choose a few people randomly. And we can do like this hangout, and it'll be holiday style though. So I will be expecting people to like do something fun for the holidays, like have a holiday background, wear a holiday hat, something like holiday-y. So that we can bring a little bit of like a holiday office party. That's kind of my vision for it. Like resellers hanging out, like water cooler, reseller, colleague hour. And we'll just hang out. We'll talk to the chat. It'll be informal, but it'll be holiday. Oh, Lisette. So if you're interested in that, when the video closes and comes up, I don't know how all this works, leave a comment. And then I will go through and see if anyone wants to do it. So happy that I got to see you. Mo, I see you here. We're closing up though now. We're ending for tonight, and I'll see you soon. If you want to go check out any of those other videos, I could really use your support on the Vendu video. If you just want to watch that and leave a comment, I would love it, or any of the other videos that I put out this week, friends. See you soon. Thanks for being here. Bye.